I think one could say that most couples, in my experience, are frustrated because they're not living the dream, although they're not quite sure what the dream is, and they're unconscious. They just know certain things are supposed to be happening in the story, and it's not happening.
Most of us have a dream when we fall in love, and it looks like this big romance, but in fact, there's this unspoken dream of, oh, at last, this person looks interested in me. Maybe they will be interested in me forever, and that they will put me first forever, and that they will make my needs their needs, and they will make my wants their wants.
And all of that feeds into an enormous amount of anticipation, which is bound to be disappointed very shortly into the relationship.
Vision is so important in all of our lives, and it's especially important in relationships. In Proverbs, there is a scripture that says, where there's no vision, the people perish. And so if you don't have a vision, you're really kind of at the whim of whatever life has to bring to you. And as a consequence, you have no clear direction and no clear purpose.
I believe that having a vision for your relationship helps you to establish a solid foundation for the direction that your relationship is going in. And since the brain operates in images, it's when you hit those bumps in the road, it helps you to not sweat the small stuff and stay on the journey together to the bigger picture of why you're really together.
If a couple will get specific about the dreams they have for their relationship, it gives them an opportunity to focus on how much they do have in common.
Like sports, that if you want to win the gold medal at the Olympic, you have to visualize it a lot. You know, you visualize the perfect dive, or you visualize the perfect flow routine.
In the session, the goal is to construct our dream relationship rather than my dream relationship or your dream relationship. So the first procedure is to get clear, what is my dream and what is your dream? To write that down and be able to look at it. So here are all the behaviors and feelings that would be in my dream relationship.
I started thinking about what it would look like versus feeling about it. And yeah, I started thinking about, what kind of environment would we live in and how would we treat each other.
And the sentences are written in the present tense, like we are making love twice a week, instead of we will make love twice a week, because if it's a will, it then hasn't come into being, and if you focus on that, it's always in the future. So you want to write it in the present so that your mind begins to experience the future as now. And that tends to bring the dream into reality.
And the second thing we'll want couples to learn in this session is mirroring.
That may feel really mechanical when you start doing it, but it's really important to do it exactly for two reasons. One is to learn how to do the process, but secondly, to be really accurate about what your partner has said, what your partner is dreaming. And that may mean you have to do it word for word sometimes.
In learning to mirror back the words and the essence of your partner, you're learning the first step of the dialogue process.
For me to mirror what she's saying about her viewpoint, to repeat back to her words, that's tough to do when I don't agree with those words.
We call it a flat mirror instead of a concave or a convex mirror, which distorts what it mirrors. Flat mirror accurately mirrors back exactly what the partner is saying.
It's her turn to talk, my turn to listen, and to really repeat back her words of what she's saying about this point of view.
It really means you have to listen. You have to listen, and that means sort of turning down the noise in your own mind so that you can hear something other than the sound of your own voice or of your own thoughts.
And if one person can truly mirror their partner, they're becoming a witness to their partner's experience and practicing becoming present for their partner's reality. So it sounds very simple, but it's a profound exercise.
In order to be respectful of their time and their emotional space, You ask, can you enter it? And I'd like to have an appointment for a dialogue. So that's respect. It also is a form of self-protection because it then prevents you from experiencing being deflected by a partner who might not be available right now.
I would like to have a dialogue about something I would like to share with you. Is now a good time?
Yes.
In my relationship vision, there is a strong sense of friendship and partnership.
Let me see if I got this correct. In your relationship vision of us, there is a strong sense of friendship and partnership. Did I get that correct?
That's right.
Is there more?
Yes, there is. We have a smooth and seamless functional home life.
We have a smooth and seamless functional home life. Did I get that correct?
You did?
Is there more?
Yes. We effectively talk through our disagreements.
We effectively talk through our disagreements. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is there more?
Yes. We have a bond that is fused out of time, effort, and understanding.
We have a bond that is infused through time, out of effort and understanding. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is there more?
No. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
What we really want couples to do is to listen and then say, did I get it? And if the partner says, yes, you got that, then to ask what we think is a magical question, is there more?
And so as a couple practices, it's important that they realize that they take turns. And they need to practice both sending and their partner receiving. And then the sender becomes the receiver.
The ability to be present creates a kind of synergy that's almost indescribable in terms of its intoxication.
Tim, I'd like to have a dialogue about our relationship. Are you available now?
I am.
In my relationship vision, we laugh all the time together.
In your relationship vision, we laugh all the time. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Is there more?
Yes. We go to the movies all the time, which I love.
We go to the movies all the time. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Is there more?
We walk the dogs in the neighborhood together.
In your relationship vision, we walk the dogs in the neighborhood together. Is that right? Is there
Correct.
more?
There's more. We have 3 beautiful children together.
You said we have 3 beautiful children together. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is there more?
Yes. We grow old together.
You said we grow old together. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is there more?
We travel the world together.
You said we travel together. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is there more?
Yes. We increase our financial wealth and live easier lives.
In your relationship vision, we increase our wealth and live
Easier lives.
easier lives. Is
Good
that
job.
correct?
Way to listen. Yes.
Is there more?
No.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.